Alright, guys. Y'all, somebody pick the box for us, top or bottom. Top or bottom? Who wants to pick? First comment picks it. Nobody wants to pick, I'll pick for us. Alright, we're gonna go with the top box. Save bottom for number 2. There's not many teams opened up in number 2. Let me see. It looks like Bears, Jags, Chiefs, Commanders, Chargers, 49ers, Detroit, Cardinals, and Seahawks are only open teams. Alright, Randy said bottom. So, less than 10 teams open in box 2. We'll get that off tomorrow. And I have more boxes coming in, but probably won't be until Monday. I've got 7 more jumbo boxes coming in. I got them at a good price. But we will have to go up some, but I'm not going to be going up as much as you're seeing on the market. More jumbo. And I've made the decision that we're not going to rip hobby. It's just not worth the price tag, in my opinion. If it was like $700 a box, we might break a couple, but I'm not touching it at $1,000 a box. There's just, I mean, if we did, a 32 spot break, maybe one person would do well. Possibly 2, but it's just so many people will get skunked. And then we'll have retail SKUs in as well. I'm hoping I'll have some more retail in tomorrow. I traded a bunch of my retail today to get some hobby in early, but I have more coming in. All right, I'm sure y'all been watching today. Lots of different stuff to hit here. The Techno or Tecmo inserts are probably the most popular. That and the Chinese, whatever you call it, Kaiju, Tecmo, Ultraviolet. And I think that the shortest print insert is the Let's Go insert. It has like insane pack odds. So good luck, guys. This stuff will calm down eventually. They'll start pumping out releases, and it'll start getting back a little bit towards normal, I think. This distribution model is complete shit. Hopefully they tweak it in the future. We'll see. Nico Collins Refractor. Damn, that's cool. Power Players. Chiefs. That's a cool looking insert. I don't have the odds pulled up. I should probably pull them up to see if because some of these inserts I'm not going to know. Chiefs, Power Players, Peyton Manning, Jeremy Ruckert, Silver, Will Johnson, Tyler Warren. Yeah, it's the worst odds to pull is Let's Go. So Let's Go is the rarest card you can pull out of the set. I wouldn't call it my favorite insert, but it's definitely the rarest one you can get. I'll be looking out for Stafford's on the MVP buybacks. You get some pretty good money on those buybacks. Harrison Butker, Refractor, Cam Ward, power plays. So I'm assuming that is not short print because we just pulled back to back. Titans. Fortune, Ray Lewis. I'm a noob on Topps products. I don't rip baseball much, so I'm taking this journey with y'all. I'm gonna learn these sets just like everybody else. Fields, Mark Andrews, Michael Parsons, Jalen Johnson, Eagles, Cooper DeJean. Not sure what that one's called. Don't think it's numbered. Amon-Ra St. Brown, other power players. Jamar Chase, Fortune insert, Keon Coleman, Caleb Johnson, Jalen Royals. What was what card, Corey? But I'm already seeing a couple sales on that Kaiju insert. They're going for crazy money. So a Tom Brady one was pulled in a live stream. They offered the guy $25K and he turned it down. And there was another big sale already on eBay, I believe. CJ Stroud, Talise, Breece Hall, Nate Wiggins, Jordan Davis, got a Cole Kmet at a $2.99, Rome Odunze, Future Stars, and a silver Drake May on the throwback. Drake May autographs are going to go for big money out of this product. Really, any of those 2024 quarterbacks are going to do very well if you get some autographs. These cards are strange. The front is like an optic, but the back has a paper feel to it on those base ones. It's kind of strange. Tank Dell, Eric McCoy, Devin Witherspoon, Pat Surtain, Alt, Refractor, Denzel Burke for the Cardinals, Bucky Irving, Future Stars, RJ Harvey Silver, Amika Ibuka, and Gunnar Helm for the Titans. But we have 5 scheduled releases for Topps. Finest will be next. They said last week that pre-order was supposed to be this week, but I think it got pushed back. So Topps Finest will be the next release. And the other ones were like Cosmic, Topps Chrome Cosmic, Signature, which I'm not familiar with. I can't remember the other ones. And then I'd imagine late August, early September, we'll start getting 2026 class. Jada Brown, Refractor, Broncos. Terrell Owens, Legends, Debo. Pat Bryant, Silver for the Broncos. Malachi Starks, Matthew Golden. But hopefully, I don't think Jumbo is going to come down in price, but I think it's possible that Hobby might come down a little bit. People keep comparing this release to Prism, but Prism's got 10 parallels per box. Jumbo has like 4. Regular hobby has 2, so it's really not a good comp. You know, some of the hits might sell in a similar price range, but on a per box basis, you get a lot more hits in a Prism hobby box. First autograph is going to be for Detroit at a 250, Tyleik Williams. And a Sauce Gardner and a Colts uni out of 199. That one's a sticker auto. Some of the rookie cards are on card. I'm not sure which ones. If there's a what makes one on card and one, I don't know. It might just be by the player. This one's a variation. Maybe that's why. Not sure. Roquan Smith. All chrome insert for the Ravens. Cam Chancellor, Jonathan Taylor Silver, Brady Cook, Will Howard. No Staffords yet. Jeez, we got cooked on autographs on that one. Quincy Riley at a $3.99 for the Saints. Terry McLaurin, refractor. Travis Hunter, power players. Pretty cool looking one for the Bucks there. Bucky Irving out of 99. Little throwback. Yeah, these inserts look good, especially when you get the number variations. Malik Neighbors, silver. Cam Ward base. Malik Neighbors will have his first license autographs too. Same with Brock Bowers. Trying to think if there was anybody else in that class. I know all the quarterbacks except for Penix and McCarthy, but then we had Neighbors and Bowers. Trying to think if there was. I feel like there's another skill player I'm not thinking of that wasn't signing in that class. Marvin Harrison Jr. He definitely wasn't signing in that class, but I remember there was some kind of dispute with him and Fanatics. I wonder if that ever got worked out. Out of 25, that's pretty sick. Brayshawn Tootin for the Jaguars. Not the Jag you're looking for. Pretty cool variation. Three out of 25, Jacksonville. Refractor for the Bengals, Marvin Harrison Jr. Speaking of, at a 275, Delaney Walker, Legends of the Gridiron, Titans. Dexter Lawrence. Sauce Gardner. Jets got it. I read about it the other day, but they have like an insane amount of draft picks over the next 2 or 3 drafts. There he is again, Sauce Gardner. Colts. Josh Allen, all chrome insert for the Bills. I saw that Josh Allen's MVP gold shield was pulled. That's the only one of the one-of-one honors cards that I've seen that were pulled. Tyler Warren, Kirk Cousins, Curtis Rourke, Isaiah Bond. Kirby Joseph for Detroit. Quinshaw Judkins, silver. said, we'll have one more box at this price point. I wish I could have got it cheaper for y'all. I tried. I just, I can't control this market. There's just so much hype behind this product. I don't know where it's gonna stop, but it needs to, for sure. People are gonna get hurt. Eric McCoy at a 250 for the Saints. Barry Sanders. Laporta. Mason Graham Silver. Benjamin Morrison. Jahad Campbell. So not a hot start for us. But like I said, we got 7 more boxes coming in. I have faith we're going to pull a couple bangers. We'll run pick your teams, divisionals, whatever we need to run. And my repacks should be here next week, I think. I got an email today that they're almost done with them. So we're going to have 5 cases of repacks coming in. That I'm going to mix them in with the breaks to get our hit rates up. I think it'll be good. All right, Travis Kelce, power players. Bucky Irving, Amika Ibuka, Ramadunze, Cole Kmet out of 299, Chicago. Drake May, silver. Amon-Ra, Jamar Chase, Cooper DeJean, Ray Lewis, Cam Ward, Nico, refractor. Mason Graham, silver. Eric McCoy at a 250, Kirby Joseph, Quinshad Judkins, silver. Tyler Warren, Sauce Gardner, Josh Allen, Delaney Walker at a 275 for the Titans, Brayshawn Tootin out of 25 for the Jags, Travis Hunter, Cam Ward, Bucky Irving out of 99, Bucks. Yeah, we got cooked on autographs. Quincy Riley out of 399, Saints, Roquan Smith, Tyleik Williams at a 250 for Detroit on the variation, Sauce Gardner out of 199, Colts, T.O., Pat Bryant, silver. R.J. Harvey, silver. Denzel Burke, refractor. We can do better. We really got to do better on autographs. Yeah, that was a bad draw on autographs there. Especially with the autograph checklist, there's a lot of good autographs to pull in this product. Alright, I'll get our second box up. We'll probably start filling the other boxes over the weekend, and then when they get here Monday, we'll rip them. And, whatever retail I get between then and now, we can run some cheaper breaks with. But I have seen that there's some good ink coming out of retail SKUs. Saw a guy pull a Bo Nix auto at a 250 out of a blaster today, so there's some good ink in retail. So we'll see what I can pick up tomorrow and whatnot, and we can do some retail breaks as well for a little bit cheaper price point. All right, let me. I'll get number 2 up real quick. We'll run that tomorrow. Bears, Jaguars, Chiefs, Commanders, Chargers, 49ers, Detroit, Cardinals. So 8 or 9 teams. Hopefully we can improve our autographs.